It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are a mile high at Broncos Stadium in Denver, Colorado. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Washington football team.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
And off we go from Denver. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. Three tight ends are out there. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon, and he'll be corralled right around the 34. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very bad team because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Making the play that time, Thomas Davis from his linebacker spot. Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 9. A huge play there for Denver. 61 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air. There's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle, pockets
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
At the 28-yard line.
They'll try the left side. It's Gibson. And we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Right at midfield.
Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
Washington.
From the 50, it's Smith. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
21 yards.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. On first down, Gibson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 44-yard line.
Smith. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 44-yard line.
11 on the play. And the Washington first down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Broncos 7, Washington nothing.
They'll run on first down. It's Gibson. On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a give, right side. Gibson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards, a first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
On first down, it's Gibson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 more yards there and another first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Washington.
They'll try the air now with Smith. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. And he'll give it here to his running back. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
And a give this time to the tailback. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal. Now Smith looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Kelvin Harmon, the man he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Back to throw, Smith. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Kelvin Harmon there to make the grab. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Clock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Let's go.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Block working out of the gun. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. On 4th down, Sam Martin is on to punt for the Broncos. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Looking long for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Back to the air. Smith on 2nd down. Slings this deep from McClure. It's caught inside the 25. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Smith throwing again. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. From 21 yards away. And Washington has taken the lead.
On for the extra point.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. Flushed out right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. After the interception, here's Smith. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith slings this deep from McLaurin. This is caught. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with some.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Alexander Johnson. And they'll take over.
Yes, sir.
At the 44-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Check, 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 check.
This is Gordon. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Ball carrier.
So I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them? And do I have enough confidence to make a play?
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
And that was a good collision right there. And I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker, you're going through a checklist on every play on who you think's going to get the ball, where you think the ball's going to go. Rarely do you expect the fullback position to get it. And on that play he did. So you've got to steel yourself at that point because the contact is going to be strong.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Locke gonna go on 4th down, finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
At the 18-yard line.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Locke. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone.
Yo, nice catch. That was a beauty. Oh my God. Looking like Gronkowski right there.
From tying the football game. McManus now for the extra point. At home, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. On third down, Gibson. And he's got some space here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It was third and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Broncos.
Now Smith. This is caught inside the 15. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Smith on first down. The quick slant caught. And he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson taking it in. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. And it's up and good.
Makes this Washington 21. Broncos 13.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Yep.
Bruh, are you serious right now? Oh my gosh. I didn't even get to get my comeback on. Wow. Wow, sorry, we'll get it back. Someone's connection bugged right there.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, coming to you now from the foot of the Rockies in Denver, Colorado. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Tennessee Titans.
He's set to kick off.
And off we go from Denver. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. The safeties were well back there, and he had a lot of room. Were they in the cover too?
Yeah, they were, and the safeties were back. You know, usually they're 12 to 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, somewhere around the hash mark for each of them. But what also happens if the linebackers dive into the line, if you block them initially, that blocker can come off of them and get up to the safeties on the second level, and now you've got a big place to run the football.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Made at the 47-yard
Give him a
line.
couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
And they'll run the end around here with Judy. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down at about the length of the football.
Brings up
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs. They'll roll him out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Here's 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1.
Running left, it's Gordon on the toss. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. On play action, Locke. He's got his tight end fan, and he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle, but collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on 1st and goal.
Again, Gordon on 2nd and goal. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming.
Now 3rd and goal.
We're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. But now it's 4th down. A field goal would tie it, but they want more. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Locke rolling to his right. He may try fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. It's picked up by the Titans. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
By Tennessee.
And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3. They took a chance there. It just didn't pay off.
Yeah, right here, the anti-analytics guys go thumbs up. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Oh, it's a jet sweep. Here's Davis. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he gets this up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Over the middle to Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
And the Titans first down.
A first down carry for Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Touchdown.
A 10-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board first here tonight. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee.
Makes the score Titans 7, Broncos nothing. Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
Number 20.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Locke throwing on target to Fan. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. They'll run on first down. It's Gordon. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Locke off a play action. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. Fourth, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, there was no secret there. They were in goal line formation. They wanted to pound it in on 4th and goal, and they did just that.
And how about the challenge? That's a challenge to the offensive line, which they eat.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Play action, it's Tannehill. Henry's got it, out on the left side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
To Derrick Henry.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Flush to his right. It's complete to Brown, right side. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. That catch good for only a couple. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. He'll buy some time right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Will Parks.
Will Parks. Tannehill's pass intercepted. The
Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Throwing now is Locke. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
The kickoff for Denver.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
At the 21-yard.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield, and he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Titans.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And right side, Henry's got it. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be a second down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And this is going to be a Titans first down as good running gets him to about the 44. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
And the Titans.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Derrick Henry, the ball.
And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row.
And it's third down.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
It's now.
Here we go on 4. Tannehill. And down he goes. A sack.
Let's go.
Across midfield and about the 40.
Come on, boy.
Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They run it here with Gordon. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11.
At the 38-yard line.
Now Locke. They'll roll him out right. That's complete. Okuegbunam. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The ball still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Locke now to throw. Rolling to his right. And he slings one that's incomplete. Tried to get that one to Jake Butt. And now it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Locke. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes.
Oh my God, that was a dart. Oh my gosh.
Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Harold Landry. He's the culprit. Causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
Titans 7. Broncos 6. Brandon McManus on for the field goal. A 30.
And McManus able to put it through. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Tannehill on first down. Pass caught left side by Humphries.
Tannehill's
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
7 brings up second.
To throw again on second down. Tannehill. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Off play action, Tannehill. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
First down.
Throwing again is Tannehill. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Tannehill.
Yo, what's good, Julian?
To Henry.
Gotta play some costume, bro.
Taking it down to 14. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Tannehill. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Ryan Tannehill with a touchdown pass to A.J. Brown. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. A diving catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box, touchdown.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll run it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
And 9 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Locke, and that is incomplete here. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, but now it'll be 3rd down.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get him to 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Locke. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. On first down, Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. Again, it's Henry. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. He gets it to Brown, complete. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Not toe-free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll run it again with Henry. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through, and that'll push the lead up to 8. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
At their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Now Locke. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the two-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. And he's got it across midfield.